tell you a question I've got is in this circle when you spin, you got to have a lot of good hip movement, right?
Exactly.
Because you're recoiling energy.
Yeah, hip mobility and hip flexibility is pivotal.
So that's where yoga would come in to really help and get the hip joints opening get your full range of movement and strength throughout the range. That's great.
Definitely. Yeah, I actually already noticed my technique changing just because my hips are, I guess, aligned a little bit differently because I can move them in certain ways where I couldn't before, and that's huge. That's huge to recovery, to staying healthy, not being injured for half the season, like happens to a lot of throwers who just lift constantly, throw constantly, and don't get the mobility that they need.
And they tighten up from the activity.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you have strength throughout your whole range of movement.
Right.
Yeah.
You basically stay inside of a circle and you try to throw the plate as far as you can and beat everybody else. It seems like it would be just about brute strength, but you have to be very flexible. You have to be very flexible. You have to be very technical. You have to be able to have the diligence to get reps upon reps upon reps until you perfect the technique. So it's a lot deeper than most people think, just like yoga. In the summer of 2020, I will be in Tokyo for the next Olympic Games. I'm still pretty young for a discus thrower at 24 years old. A lot of guys peak in their late 20s or early 30s, so hopefully yoga will lead me there.
My kids inspired me to start the studio. My son and daughter were intending to open up a yoga studio in Naperville. My daughter was from Hawaii at the time and decided to go back right away. So she didn't stick around. And my son said, well, how about helping me get it started? And prior to that, we had all gone to Bikram yoga training. So we looked around Naperville, several places, and decided on this location and got started.
I always look forward to coming into the studio. It's kind of like a safe place, where I don't have to worry about the stresses of the day or what's kind of nagging on my brain. It's a very welcoming environment, and everyone has been extremely supportive for me to progress.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we tried to create.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people's second home, so to speak. They just come here and they can relax, and it's a place they want to be. So, and we try to create that.
I think yoga definitely strengthens relationships. It helps you really kind of get a connection and understand each other without speaking, or just you can just feel the energy in the room, and when you're done and you leave, you just feel a lot better and energized.
Yeah, there's always a moment where I'm not sure what to do, and I'll look over and I'll see Samantha doing something right, and I'm like, okay, I gotta try my best to do this so I don't look dumb.
It kind of turns into a competition.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I always lose though, so it's not really much of a competition. Sam has been extremely supportive of my discus career. It's not the normal life path that a college grad would take to try to, sacrifice maybe a certain 9-to-5 job opportunity in order to train full-time. But if you really want to reach your goals, you have to have the mindset that there's no opportunity to fail. No matter how long it takes, no matter how many times you have to sort of pick yourself up, you have to envision that success before you even start, or else there's no point. So my advice to someone trying to reach a goal is to close your eyes and really envision yourself doing that thing. This yoga studio is very good for anyone who wants to make any sort of improvement in their life. If you're not a patient person, yoga will teach you to be patient. If you're physically weak, it'll teach you to kind of strengthen in specific areas where you may be lacking. There are so many layers to this that it extends very, very far.